Happy Wednesday, everybody. How are you? Hey, here we are, season 2, episode 9, and we are at money milestone number 4. Money milestone number 4 is debt management. Before you turn me off, I want to tell you something, and it's pretty vulnerable. Several years back, my debt situation was out of control. I had so much pressure weighing on my shoulders. I was trying to keep up as best I could, and it was exhausting. And the only option that I had was to file bankruptcy. And sometimes that's the only option that we have, and that's okay. In fact, I can give you a referral to one of the best bankruptcy attorneys in the country. Sometimes that's the only way out, and that's okay. These videos aren't about problems or dwelling on problems. These videos are about solutions. So I'm going to get to the solutions in 1 second, but first I just want to give you some statistics that are supposed to be recent statistics. Some may surprise you, some may not, but these are from a recent article that I found on NerdWallet. So even though they don't sponsor me, shout out NerdWallet. The average household has a total credit card debt of just over $18,000. They have an average revolving credit card debt of just under $8,000. The average mortgage is just over $227,000. That was a little lower than I expected it to be. That one kind of surprised me. And the average home has close to $30,000 in car debt, in auto debt. So in total, the average American household, I'm mumbling, you can hear my speech impediment from as a kid coming back, but it'll go away. So the average debt is 18 trillion. Like all of the debt that I just from those 4 things, the average American household debt totals in totality $18 trillion. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's the problem. And then it gets exacerbated by 70% of us are anxious about the next 12 months. 45% of us haven't been given a raise in the last 12 months just to keep up with inflation. Prices are rising faster than wages. And then you've got, about 1 out of 5 of us in the past 12 months have used some sort of buy now, pay later option. And so retailers and, any place you go to buy something that involves debt, they're constantly making it easier and easier and easier on the consumer to be able to spend it, right? So we have to rise above that. We have to tackle our problems with a higher level of intensity and emotion than we created them. Now just some ideas for some solutions. Taxes are always going to be the largest expense that we ever pay. We typically will work January through May just to pay taxes. No money for us, just to pay taxes. So I think getting with a good financial professional that can help you legally find ways to work with the IRS to lower, to get your taxes lower. And perhaps the money that you save there, you can turn over into your debt and get your debt bought down and going lower rather than going higher like we're seeing. Robert Kiyosaki is kind of who his words are biblical to me. He's one of the ones that I say, if you have any financial question, read Rich Dad, Poor Dad. It's just such a classic. But he says, the higher level of emotion that exists, the lower levels of brain functionality or intelligence exists. So debt is largely an emotionally driven thing. So if we can practice working on our emotional regulation and get with a good financial advisor that can point out some areas where you can save some money on taxes. Because if taxes are the biggest expense that we have, and they're, maybe we're overpaying, by say $100 a month for a certain tax that we could be paying off our credit card, things of that nature. So I don't have all the solutions, guys, but I hope that I've provoked something inside of you today, and I hope that I've been informative and given you a little more insight into the problem of debt and why debt management is money milestone number 4. So we'll see you guys next week for episode 10 of season 2. Love you guys. Bye.